All right, welcome back. There is one thing that I forgot to do, and that is here in the instructions for how the game is played, what keys should be used? Okay, well, we're going to use the mouse. How do you win the game? So currently, my game is not winnable. It'll never say you won. And so that's what I forgot. And is it two-player or one-player? Mine is personally one player. You guys maybe made a two-player game. But I need to fix this. I need to have my game be winnable. And there needs to be a losing state also. So how am I going to do that? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a random number that is winning the game. So I'm going to pick 15. I'm going to say if you get 15 points, if you get 15 dinosaurs or you last 15 times 5 seconds, then you have won the game. But before I get into how to win the game, let's talk about losing the game. So right now, when you get caught by the cop, it says, would you like to play again? But I think what I would rather have that say, because this is like one continuous game, we're not actually playing a new game, I think I would like to say, would you like to continue? Because you've been caught, but you can get out of jail for 5 points. And so maybe up here I say, I got you. That will cost you 5 points. Okay, great. So now we ask, would you like to continue and get out of jail? Let's say that, and get out of jail. And then if you press no, then you lose, right? That's giving up. You lose. Goodbye. And if you press yes, then we reset the game. And so something else I would like to do when we reset the game is I would like to clear the screen so that we don't end up having so many jails left around. So every time the game, so let's test this out. So every time the game, wow, getting some awesome lag here. Something's really working well. Okay, so when I get caught, that'll cost you 5 points. Boom, put you in jail. Would you like to get out of jail? Let's click yes. Okay, great. So it clears the screen. So it gets rid of my jail every time. That's pretty nice. And no, I'm done. You lose. Goodbye. Okay, cool. So that's the losing state. Now let's talk about the winning state. So when I win, I'm going to say if my score gets over 15, or maybe 10, let's do 10. If my score gets over 10 points, I'm going to say I won. So let's think about what I want to have happen when I win my game. So I think one thing I want to have happen is I want to say, you win. And I think I might also have some fun with sounds. So let's play a sound until done. And I've already imported one sound here. It's just a chord. Nothing too fancy. So I'm going to play that. So that sound will play when you win. Okay, so cool. So that's you win. Okay, so now how do I know when I'm over 15 points, or 10 points, excuse me. So let's grab an if statement. I'm going to say if, go to operators equals, so if score equals 10, let's get my score variable. Then I want to say this and play a sound. So now we got to think about where should we put this if statement. So does it matter which sprite I put it in? Does it matter where I put it in the sprite? So these are important questions to ask. And so I think I'm going to choose the sprite based off of who I want to say you win. And so I think I want to have the robber say you win, because that's who you're playing as. So I think that would be fun to have who you're playing as to say it. So should I put it in this repeat until loop? Well, I know this is going to loop until the cop is touching me. So maybe, but what I'm worried about is what if this loop has quit? But let's just try it out. Nothing like a little testing. So let's see if I can get to 10 points. Boom, I get a bunch of dinos. Ooh, doom. Okay, so it played the sound, it said you won, but then look, the cop came over and continued playing. And I could continue playing. So the game didn't end the way I wanted it to. So I need to make sure that the game ends. So let's get my stop key here. Okay, so let's try it one more time. Okay, get some dinos. Boom. Okay, so that time it worked, but still, did you notice that the cop was still moving, even once I got my last dino? So how can I fix that? So this stop button, stop block, has a drop down, and what I can do is I can say stop all other scripts but this one. So stop all but this script. Okay, so that's cool. So what I want to do is I want to put that at the beginning. But you'll notice that these stop blocks don't have the little bump on the bottom. So you can't put any blocks on the bottom of a stop block, which is pretty annoying. So in this situation, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab an if statement. And this is just kind of a way to get around that. And I'm going to put this inside an if statement. And I'm going to make this if statement true. So the if statement is going to run every time because it's true. Because if true is always true. And then I'm going to put this stuff below it. So what this is going to do is if score equals 10, I'm going to stop all but this script. I'm then going to say you win. I'm going to play the sound, and then I'm going to stop this script also. I'm going to stop everything. So let's see if that works. Okay. So my sprites were touching each other at the beginning. Okay, so let's get some dinos. Boom. Cool, so that looks like it worked correctly. It said you won, it played the sound, and the cop stopped moving immediately. So that's perfect. I think that gameplay would satisfy this rubric. So I hope you guys get creative and add some more of your own ideas and maybe make it more fun, maybe more fun to play. And hopefully on Friday we should get to play each other's games. So that would be fun for me and fun for you guys to see what other people are building, what other people are making. All right, good luck. I will see you next time.